Hello and welcome back to Boring Dad Gaming, where today we're going to be playing some more Rogue Trader. So I came back into this area where there was all those skill checks that I had at 1% before. I did a little bit of save scumming on the way through here just to get the bits and pieces that I had before, like the Ranger's Sight and this thing. I only had to reload a couple of times, to be fair, but I've managed to keep away from getting any more stacks of this Perplexed. I had a couple of goes at this corpse, and he's just fallen down, so we'll check what we get from him. A melter charge. When the wearer uses run and gun, they gain a general damage. That'd be good if we find Argenta again. Whenever the wearer is hot on the trail, extra turn. I don't even know what that is, to be honest. Fine. We'll take it, but I'm not really sure what that does. It probably wasn't worth the effort, but it was a low percentage chance anyway. It'd be annoying if it was really, really good and you didn't really get the chance to get it. I'm just going to keep saving before every skill check, to be honest. It's annoying, but I can't. I want to do this stuff, but I don't want to suffer perplexed. It just is that harmful.
Ruinous favor prevails.
The beggar's corpse is disfigured by bony growths. Eyes, mouths, and tentacles are constantly appearing and disappearing in the ocean of his flesh. It is difficult to mistake warp distortion of this severity for anything else. Okay, so we're kind of on the lookout for Abelard around here, aren't we? Is this... Yeah. Guess we'll head up here.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
Oh no, this is the area where we came in. We've just done a big loop of this area, haven't we? That's weird. Okay, so with that in mind, I think we take the lift down to the mangled sector now. I didn't do that one. A lot of these things were just like cargo items. I thought, sure, it's fine. It would be nice to get them, but I don't want to have to keep loading and reloading just for that.
Intriguing.
I think I took this door and then I was right by the lift. Right. Okay, so let's go down to the mangled sector then.
The opportunity.
Here we go again. Hey, what do we got? Retrieve the safe vault. Athletics 5%. Yeah, we're very low athletics skill. If we can find Abelard somewhere, though, I think that would probably help. I'm not going to do attempt any skill checks that were just way too underleveled for. But the 55% we could try, maybe. The otherworldly shimmer of nothingness promises peace and quiet. What have we got over there? Demolitions. Very good on either. There's Abelard though. Oh, okay, yeah, I think we do it. We've got to get to Abelard. It's slightly better than a flip of a coin. If we fail, I'll just quick load.
Predictable.
Yay. Quatharino, where are you? I've lost you. Okay, we'll talk to you in a sec, Abelard, but... there first. You can barely recognize your loyal seneschal, Abelard Wersarian, in this pitiful hunchback figure. His officer's bearing, broad shoulders, his direct and piercing gaze, all gone without a trace. What you see before you is a decrepit, quivering old man rummaging through malodorous refuse and mumbling under his breath. It takes you a second to make sense of his hoarse lisp. Quatharina, love. White hammer second fruits. Of course, love. The children are making mischief again. Quatharina, where are you? The old man's frail voice is laden with tenderness and longing. Seneschal, this is your Lord Captain speaking. Oh, Quatharina. Abelard laughs faintly and immediately launches into a coughing bout. Deep lines run across his face and a blurry film of cataract clouds his eyes. The drive stems are at it again. Another council session, another appeal to the logiciums. They will never be satisfied, love, until they make us and our children disappear. Perhaps we should just give in. You always say Dargonus is not your home, love. Okay, well, blah, blah, blah. Very low persuasion check. Let's go with dogmatic adherence. Seneschal, the addendum Prefectorium Militarum to the Tactica Imperium states that an army officer of the Imperium who submits to a third-degree Xeno influence or higher is to be considered a traitor and a heretic. I have no heretics under my command, Seneschal. I order you to conquer this illusion at once, and don't make me repeat myself. Abelard flinches. His brow furrows and a glow lights up in his watering eyes. Heretic? I recommend that you brush up on your regulations before accusing an officer. The addendum primum mirandum abolished the Xeno influence categorization, and therefore... His vision somewhat cleared. Abelard looks at you and takes a shuddering breath. Saint's blood, Lord Captain, you're alive. With a groan, Abelard tries to straighten his hunched back. Thank the God Emperor death has not found you yet. Then again, given the circumstances, it may be for the worst. What happened to you? That thright-blasted Xenos simply chucked me aside like a pile of rubbish. I went to look for you, or for help, and I ended up here. This is where it found me, that thing. Memory fails me. All I can remember is bits and pieces and needles. It pumped something out of me, and it pumped something in. It seemed to be at one piece, except... that creature. Abelard tries to wipe his stained coat with a trembling hand. How should I put this? Its needles siphoned the strength out of me. I feel older by a good decade or two. He touches his face and exclaims in surprise, My word, I think I am older. Could be why I started seeing things. Never thought I'd live long enough to go senile. What was the thing that attacked you? He shudders, a spawn of nightmares, so ghastly my mind refuses to picture a clear image of it. Nothing but meat, metal, and many, many needles. It feasted on me, feasted on my very soul. It would have devoured me whole if it hadn't gorged itself on another prey before me. We shall find a way to get your time back, Seneschal. Pray, Lord Captain, there is enough strength in this body yet. Your Seneschal will not be so easily broken by some... He groans and clutches his side. I could just use a brief respite. Where are the others? I have not the faintest idea, your ladyship. All I can say is, if I have managed to survive down here, the others stand a chance too. There were no weaklings in your retinue. Who is Quatharina? My late wife, Lord Captain. I think in the time I wandered around here, my sanity may have suffered, for a time, I hope. It appears my mind can no longer stomach the kind of horrors this place has to offer. I saw her by my side. I saw a different time, a different place. I thought I've had enough of this heap of filth. It is time to move, Abelard. I could not agree more, Lord Captain. I serve House von Valancius. Abelard salutes you with a shaking head, and a ghost of his former expression returns to his wrinkled face. Okay, let's have a look at Abelard. Doesn't sound like he's in the best shape. Strength. Yeah, strength is down, but his weapon skill's still good. Right. Well, let's give you flak armor. Run and gun. Does he have run and gun? He doesn't have run and gun, does he? This one about area attacks. I don't know about that. And that's not anything that really applies to him, is it? But we'll give him the power sword that I took. Great sword. We'll give that to Abelard. I think I'll go sword. I don't know, like laser pistol or something. Abelard. We'll give the great sword, like I said. And we could give him the ballistic skill's not... Well, it is pretty bad. It's not awful, though. Yeah, we'll maybe give him one of the auto guns. Give him a couple of grenades. Probably about it, to be honest. Okay, but at least he's something, and plus his athletic skills and checks are going to help. I could really do with finding Pascal. We did have mention of a guy with a cog on his uniform, which could be Pascal. Looking at the revolting puddle of ichor that reeks of suffering, you can barely make out what remains of the bones of some unfortunate soul that appear to have been digested and regurgitated. As indicated by the bloody trail, a body was recently dragged through here. Come on, Abelard. I've got to do formation again. Yeah, okay. Well, I'll hang back slightly, Abelard, if you take the lead.
The world
Neither of us is particularly good at
beneath my
demolition, so I might leave that until we find Argenta. What's this? God. Don't have a multi-key. Maybe we'll leave that as well for now. I thought my Xenos lore wasn't bad. I guess maybe it must be. Guess it depends on the difficulty of the check as well. Okay, at least we've got Abelard though, and we can do these athletics checks more
Compared to
lively
naval
now.
service, that was barely a challenge.
The other one... Oh, okay, I think I've read that one. Got down here. Demolitions. Xenos lore. Neither of those I'm particularly good at. Ah, that's 65 demolitions. That might be worth trying. Argenta! Rogue trader! Sister Argenta greets you with a glowing gaze and a confident smile. The God Emperor did not forsake his chosen one. I prayed for our paths to cross once more. Sister Argenta, thanks be to the God Emperor, you're here, and you look as prepared for new trials as ever. Master Wassarian, a loyal seneschal never abandons his Lord Captain, does he? I'm just as glad to see you alive. She gives Abelard an encouraging smile. She gestures at everyone around her. Your arrival is timely indeed. With the Emperor's chosen on our side, we can come out of hiding and exact revenge upon the enemies of humanity. But I shouldn't take up your time. Speak instead to the Commissar, the one who leads these valiant souls. He would tell you everything you need to know. What happened to you after we ran into that trap? My memory betrays me. I lost consciousness soon after they dragged us into the shadows. I came to a filthy arena. They had set some clawed beast against me. When I slew it, they sent another. I killed them all, one after another, and the unseen spectators demanded more and more. At last, I had an opportunity. One of the beasts I fought damaged the enclosure, and I managed to escape the arena. You should have seen how quickly the scum who whooped and cheered from the stands set off after me. I forged a path with sword and bolter, and wandered for a long time in darkness. Then I wound up here, where a loyal servant of the Emperor found me, and gave me a chance to serve him again. Who is this Commissar? A loyal servant of the Emperor who has not lost the will to fight even in this impenetrable gloom. He has mustered a resistance, everyone who can hold a weapon and refuses to accept the fate of a toy in the clutches of vile Xenos. The dwellers of these dungeons are myriad, and most are lacking in soul, courage or willpower. The Commissar and his associates seek out the true champions of the Imperium among them and prepare those people for the battle against the Xenos. Providence itself has brought me here. I assisted the Commissar in his search in hopes of finding you among the captives. I devoted myself helping the faithful, yet frail pluck up their I devoted myself to helping the faithful yet frail, pluck up their courage and guiding the able yet desperate towards hope. And my efforts have already borne fruit. 2 squads have gone on a scouting mission to discover safe passage out of Komorog. Who are these people? I found them, subjects of the Imperium who were taken to this den of misery and despair, scattered across this vast chasm. They were condemned to suffer for the amusement of enemies of humanity, but the beasts were wrong in thinking that we would simply resign ourselves to our fate. I share my faith in the future with them, the future that we will claim with his name upon our lips. Argenta, a grim task brings me here. I must kill the Commissar. There is a subtle change in Argenta's gleaming eyes, and they begin to resemble glowing embers. Perhaps this accursed place has afflicted you after all. You speak of madness tantamount to heresy, for you would be beheading the resistance and leaving these adamant hearts, his faithful without a leader. I cannot let that come to pass, rogue trader, and I hope you do not intend to execute this plan in earnest. You will join me, will you not? Argenta looks at the people around her and nods. I served the resistance for as long as I could. My duty to these people is done. It is high time I rejoined you and pursued my original mission. First, allow me to address a few final words of guidance to my flock. Argenta turns to her audience and her voice fills with zealous fire. Servants of the Emperor, children of humanity, be strong in your resolve and pure in your faith, for our deliverance is at hand. Steel your hearts, for a great trial lies ahead of us all, but the reward for passing it is freedom. Okay, so we've got Argenta now as well. Yeah, so if we kind of blank Abelard there. Let's have a look at what she's got. Probably not very much. Yeah, literally nothing. Okay, I don't have a bolter, but I do have a heavy stubber, which she can use. We'll give her chainmail. So she does use run and gun, which is this, isn't it? Whenever she uses it, they gain an agility bonus divided by 2 damage on their ranged attacks. 3. And running gun does not inflict winded on them. Well, that is good. I guess we'll chuck a couple of grenades her way. Some of the stims, because she's pretty good at Medicae. The autogun as well, maybe? For slightly further away bursts? I mean, there's no point giving her a melee weapon. I don't think, so we'll do that. We see the point of that one. Okay, but anyway, we should be slightly better at these demolition checks now. Oh, that's good. What have we got here? Right, we can blow this up.
The Emperor favors me today. Unseen, uncover my path.
If we can pick up Pascal somewhere, we've actually got a decent chance of passing some of these other checks. What have we got? Oh, Tactical Genius. Whenever the wearer successfully dodges or parries an incoming attack, they gain momentum. Okay, could be good for Abelard, maybe. Fencing Boots. They gain 2 times agility bonus parry when using swords. Nice. Whenever they parry with a sword, they immediately counterattack. Nice. Oh, that's good for Abelard. And these gloves. If the wearer is an assassin and successfully dodges or parries an enemy attack, automatically creates an additional opening. Well, that's good for Abelard as well. We found some good Abelard gear there. Hang on. Yep, so we'll pop that on you. These boots. So that's his parry. So that should go up. Oh, his agility is low. But it should go up anyway. Yeah, counts as a sword, doesn't it? 2 times agility bonus. That should be 6%. I don't know why that's not gone up anyway. And these gloves. Good. Okay. Magenta?
I better myself through my service.
I won't do the Xenos, but there was, where we jumped over that chasm, there was a demolition check there I didn't already do.
Nothing's impossible for this old officer.
That's still low, but Argenta should be able to do this. Key? What does that mean? Oh well.
Let's seize the
You
opportunity.
need a key to open that rubble for some reason.
Experience. Nothing matters more.
Right, let's have a look around here. So this... Is that where I came in? It probably is. Oh, he's dead. Yeah, these guys don't generally have a lot on them.
Intriguing.
Oh, we've got a slightly better chance of getting the safe vault. I might try that on a 55 with Abelard. I doubt we're going to get any better than that. Let's do a quick save, though.
Who thought that was a good idea?
Sounds like he failed. Yeah, so he gets that. So that's not ideal. So we'll do a little quick load on that. Try again.
Lesson learned.
Sounds like another failure. Okay, try again.
A soldier would have been disciplined for such a performance.
3 in a row. Okay, try again. Go on, Abelard.
An expected result.
Sounds better. Here we go. Oh, we've got a 10% chance of opening it now. It's here? Oh, that sucks. Anyway, we'll save. I'm hoping to pick up Pascal at some point, so... we'll wait for him to join the party and we'll do some of these tech use checks.
I tread a path unexplored.
Crate is filled with makeshift lasgun batteries and crudely made autogun ammo. Okay, that's where Genta was. So this is the Commissar. I don't want to attack him, but we should speak to him.
Embrace true power.
I'd rather go and kill Malice. Commissar. The stately man in a commissar's coat and tall service cap greets you with the sign of the Aquila and a solemn announcement. Another loyal servant of the throne has found her way to us through these confounded catacombs. Fear not. Approach. If you have faith in the Emperor, then you will find only allies here. Make the Aquila. Emperor protects. Indeed, the Emperor protects. The Commissar's imperious, booming voice repeats your call and the rest follow suit. Look at the Commissar. One might think that the archetypical Commissars from the Imperial Guard propaganda posters are all life drawings of this man. He has a large and powerful jaw, his eyes are hard and fearless, and the small scar over his brow adds a certain rugged charm to his features. His coat, though worn, has been diligently cleaned and mended, and the skull on his tall cap has been polished to a shine. Who are you? The man replies with clip precision. Commissar Yarko Sodny, but my brothers and sisters in arms prefer to simply call me the Commissar. I was assigned to a regiment in the Vicentian Zouaves, and I fought in the battle for the world of Kamal Secundus, where I was wounded and taken prisoner while unconscious. Having recovered from my wounds, I carry on fighting the wicked Xenos as the head of the local resistance cell, which I founded. The Commissar's speech is vehement and decisive. My valorous comrades and I sabotage the enemy's activities while we devise our plan of escape. Must have faced many a danger here. What power do contemptible inhumans have to threaten the true faith? What does your resistance do? Our first ongoing objective is to keep bolstering our ranks by seeking out prisoners who haven't yet lost faith and willingness to oppose our nefarious jailers. Our second priority is to arm ourselves and train. I teach my soldiers the basics of guard tactics in order to mold them into a fully fledged assault unit. Most importantly, we gather information and plot our escape, and the day when we pave the road to freedom with the corpses of detestable Xenos is nigh. The Commissar's rallying shout makes his people square their shoulders, proudly straighten their backs, and respond with a fierce war cry. I require medical assistance. You do not look too badly injured, and we are suffering from a severe shortage of medical supplies. Better to save what we have for critical situations. Malice sent me here for your head, however I have no desire to cause you harm. The Commissar lets out a contemptuous laugh and nods approvingly. That scaled miscreant has long since wanted me dead. He craves my soldiers. He forced us from our base to this perilous place. But he will pay for his schemes soon once my plan is set in motion. It is a disgrace to serve one such as he. You ought to join our ranks instead. Together we will break out of this accursed city. What is your escape plan? Some of our own have captured a small Xenos ship that was moored for repairs at a remote unused dock. They eliminated the crew quietly, but left the pilot alive to sail the ship back to real space. We can get to the dock through a dimensional portal located at our old base. Was it Sergeant Vijasti's squad that was tasked with capturing the ship? Did he survive? The Emperor protected him, and he did not fail the Emperor. Vigastis is in good health and waiting for us to arrive. Regrettably, Malice and his Shriekers drove us out and took over the base, so the first order of business will be to confront him there. I propose that you take him by surprise and deliver the first strike. We will support the attack from the outside. Logic test fails. Great. What was our chance of passing it? 42%. Okay. The Commissar's plan is bold, but the odds of it succeeding are bleak. However, it seems improbable that anyone in Komorog is prepared for such decisive covert action from the city's prisoners, so the Commissar and his people have the element of surprise on their side. I shall join you. The Commissar laughs and exclaims approvingly, "My brothers and sisters in arms, a new fighter has joined our ranks. The Emperor's grace is with us." Other business to attend to. Farewell and keep the faith. The Emperor protects, sister. What's this? The makeshift Aquila looks somewhat pitiful, but the evident diligence and passion that went into its creation speaks of the piety of its makers. I've seen that. Okay, so what have we got here? Commissar, that's the thing. Ah, I couldn't get to that. And the beggar's only got a knife on him, I'm sure, so probably not that worth it. Pascal not down here as far as I can tell, but we found 2 allies, so that's good. Fine, we'll take that. Oh, who's this? Oh, okay.
The world will bow.
The fresh corpse.
Triumphant as always.
The victim was killed by a series of precise cuts in vulnerable spots: the throat, the eyes, and the tendons. The killer must have been aiming to swing the outcome of the fight with the first few blows. That's weird. Okay. More goods here. So we're just kind of on this spiral, aren't we, to... And I don't fancy our chances of taking on Malice just yet. I was hoping to maybe get an ally more or two.
Uncover my path.
Now, did Malice... I don't know if it's in my journal. In the streets of Comorag, find Pascal. Okay. Streets of Comorag. Is there an area I haven't been yet? This is the streets of Comorag, isn't it? That goes back to his area. I don't want to go to yet.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Let's have another walk around and see if we can find Pascal. Yeah, that's just for looting. It's the arena portal. It's looting. Over here. It'd be better to... I didn't have to...
I tread a path unexplored.
Definitely can't get in there.
Intriguing.
Okay, well, let's go back down here. Or up here, wherever we are.
Nothing escapes my
Ooh,
sight. The world will bow.
Oh yeah, this is where they...
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Maybe.
Embrace true power.
It's not him, is it? No. Was he over? He wasn't over here, was he?
Let's seize the opportunity.
Okay, well let's go back up again, just keeping our eyes open.
I tread a path unexplored.
avoiding all the tech uses. We will, once we get Pascal, we will, however, come back to those. I don't think there's anything down here right now.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
It's the Anatomical Opera. Oh, we've got... Oh, let's go back down to the lift to the thingy.
Intriguing.
I just feel like... Must be here somewhere.
The world will bow.
Looks like there's something on the ground there. The way it's, I suppose it's just a wire or a pipe or something, isn't it? Ugly beggar, does he know? Oh! It is nigh impossible to identify this horrendous spawn dressed in rags as a human being. Or rather, a genetic anathema descended from human beings. The mutant's hideous appearance is complemented by brutal scars and a partially flayed face. How about buying yourself a pair of boots? The beggar shows off his filthy legs and surprisingly decent boots. Your boots? Where did you get those boots? They're from a stiff that what was lying in the corpse dump. A friend of mine pinched them, and he gave them to me. I didn't steal nothing. I swear. His face twists into a smug grimace. I'll take the dogmatic points. It pains me to behold how your faith has withered, son of the Imperium. Tell me, when you renounced his light, turned to lies and treachery, and in doing so became like Xenos and heretics, was it worth it? The beggar's eyes glaze over and his lower lip trembles. His mind is no longer here. His thoughts have turned inwards. I really did believe once, before I ended up here. And what am I now? I steal boots from corpses. I beg Xenos and other scum for scraps. Thrown damn it, what's become of me? Are those my boots? I hope so. As if released from a feverish haze that clouded his eyes for years, he looks around with disgust. Full of determination, he takes off the boots and hands them to you. Take them. I've a job to do. For too long have I suffered the mockery of these pale-faced beasts. It's time I pay them back for snuffing out my humanity. So long. With an expression of grim resolve on his face, the beggar limps away from you. Oh. Let's see, what were those? Agility by 5 and athletics by 10. Yep. Anything that boosts stats down here is gonna be good. So what's he got? And that's fine for him. Agenda doesn't have boots currently. We'll give us some against attacks of opportunity for what it's worth, I suppose. Probably won't come into effect that often.
Embrace true power.
Well, I might start talking to any beggars then that kind of highlight when I'm keeping the highlight stuff key held down. It's got to be here somewhere. Talk to these beggars in this area. You know what? I'm going to go around just talking to everyone.
I tread a path unexplored.
Just in case someone can shed some light. I'm not going to read all the dialogue that isn't like in a window, like a dialogue window. But like we gotta find Pascal.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Anyone can shed some light on this. He's just dead. He's dead.
Let's seize the opportunity.
I don't think they're particularly useful.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
These guys may be more use. No, I can't talk to them. It's my sad noise.
Intriguing.
I'm not moving on until I found him. I mean, I've read a couple of posts on the Steam forum about it. And someone said he should be by that lift that I was looking around. I couldn't see him there. Some people are saying you have to do an arena fight before he spawns. Some are saying if you move on too much before you find him, you can't get him. He's missable. And that's him gone from the game then. That's... yeah. That's not something I want to risk, to be honest. Let's talk to Rack again. Maybe we go to the arena then? I can't find him. Thinking maybe I do. Because I don't think he's spawned here. So we're going to come back here. We're going to go and do an arena fight. And then we'll look again.
The world will bow.
Where was the arena? Portal. Is it? That's not it. Where's the arena portal? Oh, okay. So it probably was quicker to turn around. I thought it was down near that elevator, but obviously not.
The world trembles beneath my feet.
Oops. Here we go. Right. I guess we go into the arena.
Let's seize the opportunity.
Can't. It won't let me. All right, then maybe we have to go and fight Snake Boy. Just the three of us. I'm gonna do a manual save though, I think, because I think people have said from Act 3 onwards things can get a bit bugged. So Pascal search. I can come back here if it all goes tits up, because I don't want to lose him. Alright, I guess we'll go and fight Malice. So I don't think Pascal spawned in the map, and we couldn't go in the arena. So yeah.
Embrace true power.
Humanling, relax with us. Take a stimulant and enjoy yourself. Commissar says hello. 2 humanlings are plotted against me. How predictable. Shriekers, kill the humanling slowly. I want to enjoy her torment.
You are but a fleeting flame before my tempest.
361 HP. What about his cohorts? Oh, some of them are quite tough. And a lot of them are going before we are. I think we kind of dig in here, maybe. If I go there, I'll pop Argenta there, and then Avalard can kind of block people from getting to us, hopefully. Alright. Of course, he gets to go first. Oh my god, how many attacks has he got? And he's knocked us all down. Okay. This could go badly. Oh, and Argenta, of course Argenta's down, isn't she now?
I'll Return
think our best chance is them all shooting him by accident.
Pain will revert to more
Ablott's
conservative
almost down already.
tactics.
Well. I mean... I think I throw a grenade to begin with. Liquefy a grenade. Can I hit... Oh, I don't want to hit Abelard, but I kind of want to hit these two.
I will triumph.
Oh no, that took my attack. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, I thought it was a... in addition to. It didn't look like it was blinking it out. Oh, this is bad. Can I give Abelard another
I
go?
reject the very idea. I won't waste my time on that. Ruin beckons.
I think we're screwed.
Purpose guides me.
I just don't know what I can do. Just... That's it. That's my turn. Oh, now he's killing me.
Time to
Oh, and they're all down again. Yeah, I think maybe taking... I'm going to have to load again, I think. I think taking cover by Malice was possibly a bad idea. He's just stun-locked us. Oh, who's this? Oh, it's the Commissar.
This is not the end.
I mean, he's killed me, and he's killed Abelard. So I think I'm going to reload, and we'll start further back. Because I think I guess we started in the worst possible location we could have started in. I was hoping to maybe focus him down. What? Why it's done that? Yeah, we'll go to Pascal search, I think, actually, if that's all right. Rather than way back for some reason. I guess it was. I guess I quick loaded. I think maybe we just try and find an advantageous position for ourselves, and then just open fire on them.
A path unexplored.
Somewhere with cover. Yeah, these guys will probably join the fight. Maybe we come up here, just shoot one of these guys.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
Abelard, can you just hit one?
Indeed.
Huh. Okay, what about me? Can I shoot someone?
There is a fervor in my soul.
Ah.
I need no guidance.
One of us is going to have to go and talk to the snake, I think. Hey, well, let's try and position the others so they're somewhat protected.
What advice do you
They
seek?
kind of come here, maybe.
This
I am
mastercrafted
not
paternal
afraid to
augment is
embrace
not
the
come up
revelations
here.
that make others shriek and cover.
I'm probably the least
That's the
effective one in
difference
combat. We'll do another
between
quick
me and
save.
Ignorant filth.
Set him on fire.
Purpose guides me.
Yeah, it didn't really bother him much. Attack!
Your struggles are in vain.
Me. I'll just run away as much as I can. Argenta looks like Argenta's going first, though, so these guys... yeah, they're actually in pretty good cover. Which is good. These guys haven't joined in the fight, actually. So I think that's probably about as good as we can make it. And Argenta... I think. Well, we want
Doubt
concentrated
is for
fire.
the weak. Faith
Devastating
without
attack.
deeds is worthless.
Take a
As the
wildfire.
Emperor commands, I act.
Okay. We'll come here then. Try not to shoot me. Damn it. Okay, let's move a bit more then.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I'll do it. You will pay for this in blood.
Is there other weapon? I'll run back into cover.
Doubt is for the weak.
My resolve is unshaken.
Okay, well, it didn't knock me down, so that's an improvement. Abelard. Let's, the guy that's fallen over, let's go in on him. Sworn enemy.
Victory is imminent. It will be
Fainting
done.
attack.
At your beck and call. It will be done. Grey hair, sure hand.
Bad. Freebie.
Indeed.
Or,
At your beck and call. Victory is imminent.
not dead. Largely, though.
Laughable.
Okay, I need to get out of here.
Through
Gonna take
chaos I
some
strike.
damage here, probably. Oof. I've no idea if this scales with willpower attacks, but we're going to try. Something at least. Okay, he'll be dead soon.
Ruin beckons. A blood-soaked tribute.
Let's keep him on fire. Give it. Ah. Okay, let's give our
Purpose
Genta an extra
guides
turn.
me.
I think
Faith without
that
deeds
really is
is
0% on me. No, it
I
wasn't.
shall repay this debt. Prayer.
For a 0% attack, it hit me. So, great. Move her in here
I'll
as
do
well,
it.
though.
High momentum.
Oh, we can give Abelard another go as well. Or Argenta. I mean... What's this one do?
I will
give it-
not stoop to this. I reject the very idea.
Give it to Abelard.
Destiny reshaped.
here.
I've seen worse battles than this in my time. I will do my duty.
I'm going to try this
It
move.
will be done.
see if I can chain a couple of these together
An
maybe.
exemplary strike.
Get another one. So I can do that one even though I can't get to the other side. Can I hit both of these with an attack? I can. Okay.
At your beck and call. One of you a target.
Do this on you.
Victory is imminent.
Do a freebie attack on you.
I will do my duty.
3. Okay. What's this one?
It will be done. I took care of this one.
45. Okay. I don't have that one anymore. I'm
At
going to
your
endure.
beck and call.
Back to me. Oh, I can set someone else on. I can do fire again. Do that. Let me read this. Okay.
This is beneath me.
Ah.
One step closer.
Your skill is lacking.
I think I run away again. I'd like to get into full cover, but I can't right now. Let's come back
Descend upon the weak.
here. That's about all I can do, I think. Oh, another go. Okay. Get a psychic shriek on him, maybe.
I will triumph. Death shall reign.
Pay for this in blood.
Let's maybe give our
I
Argenta
need
that.
no guidance.
There's Argenta. Maybe she comes here.
God
Does the
Emperor,
burst
move
attack.
through me. Be the fire in my heart.
It's 2 AP now, so we could do... Could get like a...
None can escape the Emperor's
Oh, nice
judgment.
Argenta. Got a few big hits on him there. Well, I think we do... I think we just do another one. Oh, that was good. Okay, brilliant. Alright, well, we'll leave it be, really.
As the Emperor
Onto a bit of
commands,
cover
I
over
act.
here.
Pain
Oof.
cleanses the body.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
To be fair, Malice is almost dead this time. Okay, we haven't got the reinforcements this time, but I think maybe Abelard comes in and tries to finish this guy off.
Tried and tested tactics are the best ones.
Actually, we want to hit from here. That's where the opening is. Okay, we'll spawn enemy. Still got 39 hit points, so he's not verge of death or anything. Let's bump this up as much as we can.
Indeed.
Ah,
I will do my duty.
okay. Let's take a Death Whisper. 60, crushed him. Ah, brilliant. Okay, so can he get to anyone with this now? He could, actually.
At
Yeah,
your
come on
beck and
then.
call. Reduced to dust.
Nice. Okay, yeah, we're doing alright this time. I guess
Victory
endure.
is imminent.
And that gives me his go.
What a
He's dead.
satisfying demise.
Somehow... Oh, I've died.
Emperor,
Somehow I've
the
died.
fallen.
But we should be okay, because everyone else is doing alright. So, we've got one over there. We got one here. So...
Guided
here.
by faith. I'll do it. As
One
the
AP
Emperor
wildfire,
commands,
why not?
I act. Doubt is
Beef
for
it
the
up with a
weak.
devastating attack.
I'll do it.
Oh, she even hit the one up there. Not bad. Okay. I think we'll leave that as her go. I guess the reinforcements trigger when someone gets downed for the first time. The Commissar's resolve is palpable. Victory, comrades! Duty beckons! Our allies are waiting on the other side of this strange rift, so let us not waste time. He is holding a strange Xeno device. The Commissar points it at the rift, presses a few buttons, and the roiling entropic energies die down, forming a stable portal. Are you coming with us? I will bring up the rear and make sure no one falls behind. You will lead the charge. Act as a shining example of duty and valor. Onward? Okay. I mean, I hope I'm not escaping, like,
Intriguing.
abandoning all the allies I haven't found yet. I wouldn't be a big fan of that. Heavy armor. None of us will be able to equip the Eldari stuff. But I'll take all those. Is that including what was on Malice? Badly wounded but unconscious, and his stubborn xenophysiology prevents him from expiring. Okay. Can
I'm
anyone...
at your service.
That's not a trauma though, is it? Do I have any of these things left? Removes one trauma. If I give that to Argenta, I think is our kind of best healer. Oh, she's already got a couple. Alright, so
Join
we use
me
that
in
on
prayer.
me.
Be strong. Greater trials lie
Aha!
ahead.
Good.
Your help suffices.
I'm slightly bemused. Alright, let's have a look. So, so this mesh is better than what I'm wearing, so I'll take that. It'll be better than what Argenta's got on too. Abelard can wear the heavy... Oh, did I not take the heavy armor? Oh well. He's fine. What else did I take? Trophy lasgun. Only pointless giving me anything like that, I think. But I think it's better than that, so she can have that. Okay. Yeah, I'm unsure what's going to happen here, to be honest. I hope we're not escaping, because, like, I'm sure we won't. I'm sure something's going to happen here. Oh, we're in the arena. Okay, well. That's that then. No, we're not escaping. I wonder if it was a test of some kind. Rage of the arena. The moment you cross the portal, you realize that something is amiss. The thousands of Drakari all around you, the towering bulk of abnormally bloated muscle whose face is hidden behind a black mask. None of it fits the Commissar's description of a quiet dock.
You have brought good meat. You have done well, Commissar.
The creature's guttural voice emanates menace. The Commissar has turned out to be yet another traitor. I believe I'm starting to see how this game is played. It's all right, you won't be so gullible next time. Oh wait, there won't be a next time. The Commissar makes no effort to conceal the sarcastic mockery in his voice. Farewell, comrades. Deceiving, manipulating, and nudging you towards your death has been an honor and a pleasure. The Commissar jumps into the closing portal before anyone gets a chance to stop him. Satisfied cackling booms from behind the monster's black mask.
Foolish meat falls for the same trick every time. Here is what happens to you now. They are about to unleash fighters and beasts that will seek to eviscerate you. So try to survive until the end of the fight, meat. No one is expecting more from you. But should you kill something after all, do it painfully. Unless the master's craving for death agony is sated, they will release me into the arena. And you will regret that. Got it?
Let's do dogmatic adherent. This abomination says that our death is certain, but even in death there is a choice, to be butchered like cattle or to die for the Imperium. Do not let the Xenos decide your fate. May you lead this life with the Emperor's name on your lips. With a roar, some of the fighters make the sign of the Aquila and ready their grenades. Their pale fingers clutch the pins as they steel themselves for a fight to the inevitable death, intent on taking as many enemies of humanity with them as they can. The monster scoffs.
Pretty words. I hope your death will be pretty enough to match them. Off with you, meat.
Rejoice, Spire Dwellers, for I have come to slake your fatal thirst. May the vicious hunt commence today. Who is that? Kaikaros, my wild hounds will enter the arena to taste the blood of its wretched challengers. Bathe your souls in their suffering. Make your guesses at whether the prey can overpower the predators. Kaikaros, if you're looking for more refined entertainment, watch the ousted Drakon of the Reaving... Okay. I think that maybe that's Marazai. Oh. Dialogue's just going so quickly. I'll go back into the text journal and read those bits. The world suddenly loses... Okay, and horror constricts your chest. Okay. The sounds join in the terrible... Okay.
Don't you dare to cross us!
Okay, let's have a read of those things that just went really quick. Marazai, is that all? Will you just give me your pet jesters? Don't be offended if I break your playthings, Kaikaros. Let the fatal thirst be quenched. Xenos scum will take you with us. Cassia's here somewhere. That was natural. The sounds join in a terrible loop of self-repetition, mixing with a grinding sound, becoming high and sharp like the teeth of a chainsaw and tearing at your eardrums. And Cassia and Jay are around somewhere. Not entirely sure where. We've got these... Okay, what have they got? They're quite strong. Alright. I'm really glad I don't have my really cool staff. That was about the only thing that made me anything like effective in battle. Abelard... Okay, we'll start you in cover at least. And Argenta will go there. have Argenta. I mean, I think it's probably best if she comes here and
The enemies
a
of the
heavy
Emperor
weapon
will
burst.
be undone. As
take
the
that.
Emperor commands, I act.
Take a
Faith
wildfire.
without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act.
Oh, 74%, okay. That sounds
Doubt
good.
is for the weak.
Yeah, she knocked them both down, I mean. She's a good ally
As
to
the
have, isn't
Emperor
she?
commands, I act.
And that's pretty much it for her. I mean, they're knocked down, so they're not going to do much to us. Don't want to set Abelard on fire. So I guess I put the other one on fire.
Ruin beckons.
And I guess I'll keep that one on fire as it's got more health. We'll do this. Some more damage. Maybe give Argenta another go.
Purpose guides me.
My Emperor!
Still going, not by much though. I don't get another go, but Abelard. Well, that one's going to burn to death, I think. So why don't we come up here instead?
My place is at the fore.
We have the opening on this side, so that's good. We'll do Sworn
At your
Enemy.
beck and call.
Why's Abelard taking damage? What's he got on him? See if the game thinks he's on fire. Okay, fine.
It will be done.
Not a bad hit by any means.
Indeed. Target well struck.
I guess we might as well do this. I don't even know if it'll work on an enemy as big as this.
It will be done.
It does. Alright, and we'll do Endure, I suppose, if we've got a point to spend. Ow! Shot Abelard. Yeah, I mean, this isn't going to take too much effort, is it? So... yeah, we'll add a devastating attack
Faith
to it.
without deeds is worthless. I'll do it.
There it goes. Kakarot's hounds are dead. We've proven ourselves. Maybe the cult will even take us under their protection. There are too many of us, and there can't be too many winners.
The absurdity of your struggle amuses me.
Who are we fighting now? Oh, these guys. Great. Well, I guess I'll get me out of there a little bit, huh? Abelard can come back down. Argenta's pretty good where she is, to be perfectly honest. So I think we're going to do
Doubt is
concentrated
for the
fire.
weak. I'll do it. Faith without deeds. You, my Emperor!
Oh, she had the wrong gun equipped. Oh god, that was a bit of a mistake. Ooh, okay, well, I'll do a little run to here then. Shall I do it to there? No, I'll do it to here. Oh. Tell you what, let's set this guy on fire. Yeah, I was hoping it'd do both. We will give Genta another go.
I will triumph.
Stop shooting Abelard. Okay, we could do let's do this then. Yeah. Have you enjoyed it? Are you surprised? The fallen Drakon has defeated the best warriors of the arena. The cult appreciates it. Marazai Azaresh has been granted the right to join the Bloodstained Proselytes, our circle of champions. Don't know what that means. Keikuros, did any of you expect to see a Monkey challenger survive the vicious hunt? Do you savor the sight of the flesh gorger devouring his mangled enemies? Is your fatal thirst quenched? I guess there were other fights going on. This guy seems to have won his own fight. Yes, it is quenched. What do we do? Loot, I suppose. What are these? Arena Beast's Claws. Okay. Got quite a lot of this stuff already. I'll take the Xenomesh, though. The scrap chainmail and stuff I don't need anymore. Get rid of that, to be honest. The Ripper. Okay, maybe. I will take that stuff. There's some more stuff down here. The Xenomesh is pretty good armor, so we'll keep that. We'll take the Ripper, I suppose. Don't know if there was much else here. You follow Argenta's gaze to the soaring Drakari craft and the squirming bodies nailed to its side. That's Sergeant Vajastes. I recognize him. I know his voice. Altalia von Boronicus, help me. We have to save those people from this torture. One of the Drakari on board sneers upon hearing Argenta's shouts. Eliciting a wave of approving cheers, the Drakari kicks one of the groaning bodies, blatantly savouring his untouchability. Oh, impossible. Abelard shakes his head, looking at the prisoners. Let's just put him out of his misery. Ballistic skill check. Succeeded. A shot rings out, and the figure pinned on the side of the ship flinches and stills. Argenta freezes and then turns to face you. Her eyes are brimming with rage, astonishment, and unending sorrow. Her face momentarily twists into a grimace, but she drops her head and begins whispering words of prayer.
Powers unseen uncover my path.
The prisoner appears dead until you notice his eyes, which are filled with pain and following your every move. I'm begging you, finish me! The Commissar, the traitor! Hopefully there'll be a reckoning for the Commissar. Okay, I'm going to go back to the streets, because I want to see if we can find Pascal. Longlass, I will take those. I think these knives, we can say that we're going to add those to the cargo zone there. We'll take the Longlass. Well, we probably only need... We'll only need a couple, won't we? So, take all that, leave location. Yeah, I know the episode is getting up in length, but I'd like to see if I can find Pascal now that we've done a fight. Stranger. Oh, it's the... yeah, like that guy. The stranger standing before you brings to mind a motley-coloured long-limbed doll, abandoned amid carnage and detritus. The bright colours of his sleek costume seem comical against the unremitting gloom and hostility of this place. Only the sorrowful horned mask that hides his face and the dark hooded cloak he wears pay tribute to the overwhelming air of hopelessness. Every move the Xenos makes sings with theatrical precision and a predator's grace. You cannot decide if this person is an accomplished dancer or a master assassin. A shiver runs down your spine. This is a Harlequin, the deadliest of all Eldari warriors. You've heard of small Harlequin troops taking out entire armies, whirling in their mesmerizing and terrifying dance of death. This crib of putrid flesh offends your taste. Oblivion comes now, here its nocturne plays. I am that starlit strain that chills the soul, the piece that doom throngs pitches into dance. You are among them, merchant vagabonds, so tread the steps, I say. Escape fate's grasp. Forget your riddles for a moment. I'm looking for my missing companions. Do you know anything about their whereabouts? Whose lives so dearly does the merchant prize, to boldly now disrupt night's melody? Want to find Pascal. Amidst the shadow dancing round us here, a crimson streak I spied by flesh consumed. Malevolent, but not his own, I fear. A vagrant languishing, alone and doomed. Euryliet, one of your kind, lured me here. I wish to find her. To lose the path, and then by touch again, discover it. Such is the outcast lot. On parlous street she treads a bloody trail that leads her on through pain and wickedness. My navigator Cassia is missing. The one who mastered flesh's mysteries, the soul's enigma is what plagues his mind. All those who glint unnoticed by the rest, he now holds prisoner within his halls. We must resume our dance. What is this dance you're drawing me into? The steps you already know, vagabond. A knife-edge minuet you must perform, between oblivion foes and your own friends. So heed my sonnet well, it holds the key. A melody of snarling agony, beguiling now by rending flesh bewitched. Through sinew, bone, and grisly pageantry, it calls the blood-soaked drape to come unstitched. A haggard chorus in the hall behind, their flesh employed to serve the maestro's art. No prayer for mercy slips from throats confined. The baton sets the beat of every heart. Goodness. And entrails are for him an instrument, and veins a living stave sans parallel. Yet death to him is no impediment, for corpses' tunes do carry just as well. Through spectacles of blood and gore forged past, should crave your eyes to glimpse sun's light at last. Everything is perfectly clear. There's a certain maestro of the flesh who conducts experiments on the bodies of others. He has a laboratory that can only be accessed by fighting in the arena to draw his attention. With his assistance, I will be able to escape the chasm. Oh yes, and your name is Nocturne of Oblivion. Have I missed anything? The Xenos stills and looks at you intently. He is not accustomed to anyone so adroitly and quickly navigating his verbal labyrinths. That much is clear. At last you hear a low chuckle behind his mask, and the Xenos claps his hands slowly, saying only one word. Brava. An indigo ripple passes over his body and he dissipates like a bad dream. Alright. I want to go back and see if we can find Pascal. I kind of know where he should be. We have leveled up too. This episode has gone on... just Euryliet. The Eldari runs a hand over her face before turning to you. Her pale skin is tightly stretched over the bones of her skull. Her eyes have lost their glimmer, and her neck is buckled under an unseen burden. And yet you still recognize her, Euryliet Lenevice, your former companion and the reason for your imprisonment inside these dark walls. Owlcat. Euryliet, you're alive. She looks at you in disbelief. Your voice. Do I hear a likeness of jubilation? But how can that be, Owlcat? Because of me, you... Cutthroat Drakari, one of the Xenos who are watching Euryliet torture the silent victim, steps forward. Did the monkey come for a taste of pain? Then you must have patience. Our little guest still has so much suffering to extract from the first victim. Your prey is far from empty, Euryliet. Do not hold back. Euryliet grips the blade in her hand and immediately winces. Her spirit stone is bleeding a red glow. She touches it with an expression of anguish. The suffering overwhelms me. No more. I cannot bear it any longer. Rip the blade out of Euryliet's hands and kill the Drakari who just spoke. Euryliet is mine. You cannot have her. The Drakari is too enthralled by the victim's torture to react in time. The blade goes through his throat, and the Xenos collapses with a visceral wheeze. His kin move to draw their weapons and freeze, transfixed by the sight of their brother thrashing in agony. Euryliet takes a ragged breath. When the Dark Ones toy to a monkey's property, my path shows me no mercy, Owlcat. Tell me, will your heart find the strength and resolve it takes to forgive me, to allow me to share the journey with you once more? Kill Euryliet. We will yet have a word about your deeds. Now, no, we're going to say, your reasons make no difference to me. I forgive you. Owlcat, your generosity both shames and sublimes me, for its light carries my soul over the grime of my own deeds. A reply, grateful and soft, is barely audible. And now let us walk away from the nightmares that reach their stings into the darkest recesses of my hurting soul. Alright, got Owlcat back. I will take those, because I think Owlcat can probably wear it. Okay, well, tell you what. I'm going to leave it there for now, as this has gone quite long, and who knows what other distractions we'll find on the way down. There's this stranger as well we saw briefly before as well. And I'll just say thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed that arena mission. When we come back, we'll do our leveling, we'll try and find Pascal, we'll equip Owlcat with some stuff. But yeah, if you've enjoyed this, if you can hit the thumbs up button, that'd be great. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about Komorog so far. It's quite a dismal place, isn't it? But let me know your thoughts. Always interested to hear them. And if you're watching this and haven't yet subscribed to the channel, it'd be amazing if you could do that too. So, thanks very much, and I hope to see you next time. Bye for now.